If you are getting Nintendo Switch error code 2306-0811, you are at the right place. We have got some easy ways that you can use to fix this issue. Welcome back to Silicophilic, your go-to source for tech tips and fixes. Method 1. Check Nintendo service status. You mostly get the error when the service you are going to use is undergoing maintenance. So, you can check the Nintendo server status from the X handle, formerly Twitter, or the official website. If you find the server is down, wait for some time till everything gets back to normal. If you get a Nintendo error after that, then proceed with the next methods. Method 2. Restart the Nintendo Switch. Hold down the power button for 3 seconds. Select power options, then restart. If the console does not respond, hold down the power button for 12 to 15 seconds to force it to shut down. Then turn it back on. Once the switch turns on, check if the issue is fixed. Method 3. Check your internet connection. You should ensure that your Nintendo Switch is connected to a stable internet. Make sure you are connected to a 5 GHz signal instead of 2.4 GHz. While 2.4 GHz is better at penetrating walls, it can get crowded due to various wireless devices using the same frequency. Switching to 5 GHz provides faster speeds and better reliability for online gaming. Connect to your router's 5G signal for an improved experience. The position of your router matters. Place it in an optimal location to enhance range and stability. Avoid obstructions like thick walls or wire mesh inside walls. Experiment with different positions to find the best spot for a strong signal. Method 4. Power cycle the router or modem. Next, you can power cycle the router or modem. This can fix network-related issues. Unplug the modem or router from the power outlet. Wait at least 15 seconds to ensure any residual electricity in the capacitors dissipates. Power on the router or modem. If you have separate devices, you can use a smart plug to restart both your router and modem together. Method 5. Run a connection test. You can also perform an internet connection test on your Nintendo Switch. From the home menu, select the system settings icon. Scroll down to internet and choose test connection. The test will begin immediately, and the results will indicate if your console is successfully connected to Nintendo's services. Method 6. Try a different connection. You can also shift to a different network and see if that works for you. If you have access to a different Wi-Fi connection, then switch to that. You can also choose an Ethernet connection as it ensures a more stable connection. Also make sure the Ethernet cable is properly connected and there is no loose connection. You can disconnect your Ethernet cable from all the sources and connect it to some other device on another internet connection to check it. Method 7. Make sure the network is compatible. If you have recently encrypted your home network or made any changes, it might have affected your Nintendo Switch's connection, and you can have these kinds of issues. To check compatibility, visit the official website for a list of supported wireless modes, frequencies, and security settings. If your network isn't compatible, consider adjusting the settings to ensure a better connection. Method 8. Change DNS. Open Nintendo Switch settings and go to the Internet tab. Click on Internet settings and then select your Wi-Fi service. Click on Change Settings. Then select DNS settings. Change it to the manual option. Set the primary DNS value to 8.8.8.8 and the secondary DNS to 8.8.4.4. Save your changes and restart your Nintendo Switch. Now check if you're getting any errors now. Method 9. Ensure your console has the latest system update. Navigate to System Settings from the Home tab and select the system. Next, select System Update. Once the update is complete, check if the issue is fixed. Method 10. Use an Ethernet adapter for a more consistent network performance. An Ethernet adapter can be a good option. These adapters can be connected to a USB port on Switch's dock, enabling a wired connection that typically is more stable than Wi-Fi. You have the option to use a standard USB-A to Ethernet adapter for the dock. For handheld mode, a USB-C to Ethernet adapter is also an option. In situations where a direct connection to the router is impractical, you can go for power line adapters. They utilize your home's electrical wiring to establish an Ethernet connection, and while not as optimal as a direct Ethernet link, they tend to perform better than Wi-Fi. Method 11. Contact Nintendo support. If you have tried the methods shown in this video and the error persists, it may be best to contact Nintendo support for further assistance. You can click on this link and select the console you are using. Then select the issue and follow the on-screen instructions provided by the team to fix the issue. You can also book for a repair and follow the on-screen instructions to fix the problem. And there you have it, the methods to fix Nintendo Switch error code 2306-0811. We hope one of these methods have worked for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips and troubleshooting guides. Leave a comment and help others know which solution solved your problem. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.